everybody. Kyle McCarley and
Danica Sweet
here from the Board and Barrel to talk to you about Return to Dark Tower Expeditions, the new expansion for the phenomenal co-op role-playing-ish game Return to Dark Tower from Restoration Games. It is a completely board-based expansion, so there's nothing that changes in the app, which means it is fully compatible with either Covenant or Alliances. And in Expeditions, you are looking outside of the borders of the four kingdoms that surround the Dark Tower for aid. They sent us a prototype of Expeditions where we checked out two of the new heroes. The
Grizzled Mariner.
A rad hero who's got a boat that he can move around the board and take heroic actions from where the boat is. And the Enlightened Ascetic only gets to carry one treasure and doesn't start with any warriors, but he gets 2 additional virtue tiles that he can unlock, and all of his virtues only cost 4 instead of 5 spirit.
So it behooves you to unlock all of them.
We did discover that it was much better when you unlock a bunch of virtues for the Enlightened Ascetic. The expeditions are going to be really cool. The one that we got to check out in this prototype was the Brassbound League. It is thematic that we're venturing out further beyond the reaches of our 4 kingdoms that surround the Dark Tower. We're going further to the south for the Brassbound League, which makes a lot of sense because it looks all deserty. But the other 3 expeditions that are going to be included in the finished expansion add other different mechanics from the stuff that we got to see in the Brassbound League, and
one for each kingdom that's thematic to the kingdom type
that you're exploring beyond, which is really cool.
It definitely adds a layer of world building to the board. It really helps you feel like there's something beyond the borders of what you're playing without adding a whole bunch of extra space. Like it's contained.
It's very well contained, which is nice. And we faced off against new terrible torments that modify the foes of the Dark Tower. So before you battle this foe, place 1 skull on or adjacent to their space. Or you cannot cleanse in this foe's kingdom.
That one is terrible, in case you were curious.
And there are major rewards that you get from your expedition that let you get rid of those torments, which is very, very necessary to winning the game, in our experience. We played it twice. We got absolutely demolished the first time.
Wrecked. So wrecked. We never had a chance. It was awful.
The second time we were a pretty well-oiled machine until the last month or so of our playthrough, where we still managed to sneak through it, eke out a victory.
Eke out a victory, for sure.
And we will be playing it again live on our show, The Board and Barrel, on October 15th. At 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's a Wednesday night. That's when we usually do our show. And we will have voice actor Ben Lepley joining us once again to take on the Dark Tower and go on another expedition to the Brassbound League. Really excited to see this expansion in its final form. We're playing with a whole lot of unfinished artwork and lesser quality components than what we expect will be the case with the final expansion. But it's a lot of fun. There's really cool stuff. The Enlightened Ascetic looks like a big friendly giant.
And he has a wolf friend.
He's twice the size of any other hero mini.
Yeah,
which
to scale. To scale.
Really, really cool. The expedition adds a new layer of stuff that you can do while you're on your turn, and stuff that you need to do in order to win the game. So it adds a little bit of a layer of complexity.
A way for you to use more of your resources that are available to you at a time, so you always feel like you're doing something to contribute.
Yes. And and it requires an added level of collaboration with your teammates, which I think is really nice. So Check it out on Kickstarter right now. Return to Dark Tower Expeditions, coming to you from Restoration Games. And we will see you Wednesday night at 6 p.m. on the Board and Barrel over at www.bnbtable.top.